helper with me.
Kate. Well, it said the broadcast has been stopped.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it may be because I just started mine for the guide. That could be what it is.
Well, the problem is the invitation. He's fine.
Okay, just to start this off, let's see. Let us get in here. Okay, don't go anywhere yet. Your name spawned in. Just hang tight when you spawn in. I don't want to start anything in case it's right here.
Okay.
We really do visit the most charming places.
Oh, it wasn't you.
No, that was him. Okay, so basically the reason we're doing this guide is there's still a surprising amount of people who don't have Touch of Malice. So for anyone watching, and for the people who are going to watch this video in the future, after you acquire your Agonarch rune and Sinner, make sure you have that. You should have it. Once you acquire your Agonarch rune, this is kind of one of the first steps towards getting your Touch of Malice. Most of the walkthrough and guide videos out there start you off by sending you around the Dreadnought, picking up the different calcified fragments. And if you're like me, you're going to go through most of that process and then get to a point where you realize that you should have been doing other steps along the way that could have saved you time in the end. The Agonarch rune is one of those. With the Agonarch rune, you have to defeat 7 hidden taken threats throughout the Dreadnought. They can spawn in the Hull Breach and the Mausoleum. So if you go ahead and start knocking those out every day as you go around the Dreadnought searching for calcified fragments, that'll make the whole process a hell of a lot shorter in the end.
I've got mine.
You've got your first one. You should have one because we did one the other day.
I have 2 hidden threats, or hidden taken threats.
Okay, well you've already done 2. I only have 1 somehow. You must have faced another one. Okay, so I guess the first thing we need to kind of show is where to find them at. Again, they can spawn throughout the Mausoleum and the Hull Breach. The Hull Breach is where we are at now. It will look like a little white orb, kind of just floating, like the taken orbs that you'll see floating in the air, and once you run up to it, then it'll activate a series of taken enemies spawning in. You'll want to go through, there's multiple waves of them, so you want to keep working through the waves. I believe there's 3 waves, and then there's going to be a Yellow Knight or some form of Ultra who will spawn in last. You have to beat him. Another mark on your Agonarch rune. And again, once you fill it up, then we'll have a video later for what to do with it then. There's not one here. I'm trying to remember exactly where all they could spawn here on the Hull Breach. I'll tell you what, for the time being, let's also go show the Mausoleum. If you come this way.
I barely made it.
Actually, I'm going the completely wrong way. Come back this way. My bad.
So I like this way.
It's been a long time since I've had to do this, man. I already went through this once. I hate doing this part of it. I come through here. I think we gotta go through the ship. Just run past all this.
I got shot in the buttocks. There. I've made it.
I still must have gone the wrong way. Man, this is horrible. I cannot remember where the mausoleum is. It's been so long since I've had to go to it. Thank God we can edit these broadcasts down, because I'm going to have to edit out a lot of this one while I'm finding the mausoleum. Because I know right now I'm walking around lost. And I know there's a faster way to get to it. Okay, here we go. I'm at the mausoleum now. And actually, yeah, now that I'm here, I know exactly where to go to make this a lot faster.
Come here. Yeah, I can. Your mic cut up.
Okay, here's the taking threats over here, I believe. Yes, okay. This is what the orb will look like to start the taken threat attack to charge your Agonarch room. And you just stand close to it, and it will start spawning them in. Yep, here they come. Everything gets kind of foggy and smoky, and then this will start happening. There's one over here now. I think I missed my jump.
Welcome to my world.
Oh, I don't have a shotgun up. No. There's more down here.
That's the mic.
Okay, this next one should be kind of the boss. And there he is.
He's dead.
Okay, and this should have given us another mark on our Agonarch rune. If you go back to your inventory, you can see that I'm now at 2 of 7, and Sinner will be at 3 of 7.
Yep. Yes, I am.
Now the reason I made this the first step and told people to watch this first is because you can only do one of these a day. If you have multiple characters, you can swap the Agonarch rune in between your characters using the vault, and you can get up to 3 a day doing it that way. But this is a new account of mine, so I only have one character, so it's just 1 a day for me and the Center here. So yeah, do that, work through it that way, knock out 1 a day, and start that first before you do anything else in the quest. Otherwise, you're going to collect all of your calcified fragments and then have a week's worth of waiting, which is exactly what happened to me. Alright, so I guess that's the first step we need to do for right now.
Cool.
I'm going to go ahead and stop my broadcast.
Okay.
And then we can turn that down later.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll work on mine later, and you can start yours back up.
Yeah,